I think I just solved why Roxy has a different endoskeleton in the most recent Fnaf Freddy's Ruin DLC. And it's not because Steel updated her design for Ruin. The real reason actually makes a lot more sense than that. I don't know why I haven't seen anyone talk about this, not even MapHab, even though it's really important to Ruin. That's why I have 5 different theories to share with y'all today. These took me weeks upon weeks to come up with, so I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's go hop into the first theory. Okay, so starting off with the very first theory, this one is just straight out, Roxy just fixed herself. I know, it seems like, gets like a little stretch. If maybe Roxy was just out there trying to go fix herself, saw some parts, saw some scrapped parts, and just wanted to repair herself. So maybe that's why we actually see Roxy with a new faceplate, because she wanted to make herself look better, or maybe try to get herself new eyes. But of course, that's just one theory. It's kind of small, but this next one is the one that took me so long to think of, and I actually think is the real reason. So let's just go, stop wasting time and talk about that one. And the theory is that some Faz workers actually put it on to make her a node. Let me explain, because we all know in Ruin, the whole entire point was to deactivate nodes, to turn off security, to go and find the mimic, Gregory, because, Gregory was obviously down there and was not a mimic mimicking him. But to do that, the, Faz workers had to go and add security. That's why in Ruin, we actually see these Faz, like, little security panels. I had to use a Faz wrench to actually open up, even though in the original Security Breach game, we never see those. It's because after the whole supposed earthquake happened in Ruin, of course, the security had to go in there and lock off the entire building. We can see graffiti all over the building, so maybe they had to lock it down after people started to explore now, so nobody could go down below and actually find out, the whole secrets there. Or maybe it's actually Vanessa and Gregory that put up the whole security so nobody can find it, since, we have all theories that Gregory and Vanessa is the one that made the Nexus. We don't know who made the Nexus, but the thing is, whoever did make Max, whatever you guys call it, the entity, whoever did make the entity, made those nodes so nobody could go down there. We already know the nodes are pretty easy to turn off, so why make one node? The most impossible node that's extremely difficult to get, that's always moving. And that's where the theory comes in, that the node is, of course, Roxy. We already know the node is Roxy. And that's why Roxy has a different faceplate, because that faceplate is the actual node. That's why you can see the 2 dots are there, and that's how we actually deactivated Roxy in the games, by putting the Faz wrench through it. So maybe a Faz worker, maybe Gregory or Vanessa, whoever set up the system, made Roxy a node, because if you have a moving node that's an animatronic that's always aggressive, that, literally cannot see you, how are you supposed to turn that off? It's gonna be really difficult. Even though in Ruin, she kind of got stuck in rocks, and Cassie was like, I'm sorry, flick the switch. But of course, that's not always, I guess, the plan. So yes, the theory is that the reason why Roxy got this brand new upgrade is whoever created the whole security system made her a node, and that's why she has a new faceplate, so it could turn on and off the node, aka turn off and on the security in the Pizzaplex. That's the theory that I definitely think is actually real. I do not think Steel just went, and changed her design, but that falls into theory 3, that, Steel just literally just did that. I do not think this is real, but many people keep thinking that yes, Steel just wanted to redesign her endoskeleton for some reason. That could be a case, and that's why I fall it under theory 3, but I do not really think that's the reason. That's why I like theory 2 a lot more, and you could let me know in the comments below so far which one you like. But yeah, the third reason is just that Steel is just like, yo, we want to remake her endoskeleton design to make it look more creepy, and also to fit in with her being a node. But yeah, without further ado, let's go on to the 4th theory. And this 4th theory is actually from a comic that you guys are probably gonna hate, but remember, this is just a theory. We're just saying some facts that might or might not be true to explain weird things that happen in this series, so please, no hate in the comments below for this theory. It's just a theory. It's just my thoughts. And it's, what if Ruin is not canon? So this whole entire theory goes, the 4th theory, like I said, please don't get mad at me. What if Security Breach is not canon? Yes, just hear me out. What if everything we played in Security Breach was just all in Gregory's head? It would explain lots of things of why, Glamrock Freddy has prototype on the bottom of his feet. It would explain all those weird looking comic books and, the Blob, the Mimic, and why it looks like Afton instead of looking like the regular Mimic that we see now. It would explain almost everything in Ruin not connecting to Security Breach, because this is all in Gregory's head and he made it up there. And now it also explain why Roxy's endo is different. But like I said, it's just a theory. I do not think this one is real, but I just had to throw it out out there. What if Security Breach was not even canon and Ruin is just showing what is canon to go and fill in Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2? But I do doubt that. I do not think it was all in his head. I really do like the second theory, but I had to say all these different theories, you know, guys? But please, no hate. Just let me know what you guys think. Without further ado, let's move on to the last theory. And the last theory for today is kind of mixing in with the third theory about Siebel changing and updating their design for Ruin. What if they just changed their design to fit in with the gameplay and the sad story of the new DLC? Because we do know the tablets, whatever those things is, the Faz vents, all that stuff is new to us in Ruin. We do know that the whole nodes and breaking security is not anywhere in Security Breach, and is the first new gameplay to Ruin to make it more interesting and different from any other Five Nights at Freddy's game. So what if they didn't actually plan it out and they wanted to add in a new system, so they had, you know, to make some new story decisions, and they wanted to have a sad story like us with, you know, Gregory with Freddy and Security Breach, so they wanted to do Cassie and Roxy. So to do that, they wanted to probably make a sad story to make Roxy a node, and that's why they upgraded her design, just to make her a node, so we'll be able to actually, you know, deactivate her so it could fit in with the Faz vents, because it kind of has no place to put it. Sun did have a place to have the Faz vents, but it was behind his head where we could not see, even though in the game design it was not there in Security Breach, but of course they added it in Ruin, but they didn't have to update the design because it was in the back hidden, so they had a reason to do that. But for Roxy, it wasn't really hidden, so they probably had to update it for the gameplay, and of course the sad story of Cassie deactivating Roxy, so that falls into the other theory. But yeah, that's the 5 theories. You guys can let me know in the comments below which one do you think it is. I definitely do think I solved the Ruined with the second, or solved this whole weird connection with the second theory. I do think that this is just someone installing it into Roxy. How did they deactivate Roxy to go and put the faceplate on? Don't know how they would do that, but whoever did it, whoever set up the whole security system, of course made Roxy one, so it was like a walking security that always hunts out, that you would not be able to turn off unless you get stuck like she did in Ruin. So yes, let me know in the comments below which of the 5 theories that you think is actually real. Like I said already multiple times in this video, I love theory 2, and I hope that is actually the real reason. But yes, I think I have solved why Roxy has a faceplate. If you guys have any more new theories or want to add on to any of the 5 theories I said now, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And please don't get mad. Like I said, it was just a theory. It's just my thoughts. This is not canon or anything else in the universe. We're all here just having fun, giving our own thoughts of what could be going on in this universe. Or maybe Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. It might explain some things with some parts in service, and we see Roxy's new mask, meaning that Steve will just want to update it. So who knows? Maybe Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 might actually help us out, showing all these new characters. Speaking of new characters, I have a whole video talking about all the characters you can expect to see in Help Wanted 2. Selfless plug. I'm sorry. Go watch it. It's pretty interesting. I put lots of hours into the video. Please. Bye.